So have a look at line number 10. You see, starting from here, this is my working directory. So replace it with yours. I give you a moment to do it. And after that, everything should work like fine. Again, don't create new files. You just follow me in my RMD file. You are not doing anything. You're just following me. And again, over here, line 10, replace my working directory with yours. So let's do it. And this allows us not to like not to set working directories in other chunks of the code. So in code, starting from line 20, we import the data set. Did you guys import it? And let's have a look at the data set. You see, it's kind of weird shit, right? Thing is, in statistical analysis, you'll never get the data in the format you need it. It's always some kind of shit, and you need to make that shit like, I don't know, useful. So this is shit. You can't do anything with this. So what we are doing here, we are renaming variables. Since, again, we like, no, so this is, these are states. So X1 is state, right? And these are the years. This is why we are doing this, okay? So let's do this. And let's see what happened. Oops. And you see over here, we have got a bunch of, we renamed it. Now we have a state, right? Instead of X1. And we have a bunch of years instead of like X7 and whatever. Did you guys do it? Then we just drop variables we don't need. And we do it by this code, this line, number 44, subset. Then goes name of the data set, comma, select. We are selecting variables we are going to drop. Then we have -c. -c means we are going to drop whatever goes after -c. And these are the variables we are going to drop. So we drop it, and let's look what happened. Oh, shit. Okay, subset. Yeah, over here, you see, we have only variables which have name state 14 to 19. We no longer have like X1, X2, whatever, right? Then we transpose the data. We turn it by 90 degrees. You can do cool shit in R, like we turn the data 90 degrees. Yep, I hope so. Let's see. Yeah, it has like pause, which means we are recording. So we transpose the data. You see? We made years our observations, and we made columns our states. This is what transposing data means. Then we still have those quotes, right? And for R, it's like not useful. So I just Google how to get rid of quotes in data in R. So when I Googled it, I was doing it for one of the papers I published a couple of years ago. There's this command, unquote, then name of the data, and true. We click here. Oops, there are no quotes. So we got rid of the quotes. Thing is, and guys, when you do it, you see line number 61. If you don't have this package, you need to remove hashtag, and then it will install it, right? And then you put a hashtag back again. And thing is, when you remove quotes, it makes it not a data set. It's somewhat like weird thing. So we need to make it data set again.
So if you have open that file in Pages, and it's one long column of letters.
And you see, it's a data set again.
Keep that as a CSV and break it into cells.
Are you guys, who is able to follow me? Okay, 1, 2, some people. Yep. Say it again. You don't convert to anything. You import it by using this code.
We need to download that library.
Yeah.
I don't think there's code for that. Download the library. There's no code for it.
I'm not sure, like, this is the code to do it.
To download the library.
Again, like, install packages.
Because my computer didn't download it the way that your computer downloaded.
Why?
I don't know, because it automatically opened in Apple Pages, and it opens as like, or it opens like this.
But you just place it in the folder. RStudio can upload any kind of file. In this case, it's CVS file, comma separated value file.
Yes, but the file opens up like this.
You don't need to open it.
No, I know, but it won't, that code didn't work fine, and I had to modify it a little bit. And
Oh. Okay, guys, but you do know how to import data, right? It's, what is it, file. If my code for importing data doesn't work, use this code. And use this from text re-other.
If you just download that file from Learn,
what
does it look like for you?
Okay, let me show it.
If you just opened it up.
And by the way, let's like finish this and then we go back. So here in line 81, I download already cleaned file to my folder as Excel file. So I click here, oops, and it's here, you see? Isn't it a miracle? Okay, share via adults. This is the file, CSV, comma separated values. If I click on it, yeah, I see a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to like click on it. But let me show you how to like import it manually, right? Let's do this thing. So let's delete it. And let's see, file, import data set, import text, reorder, browse. And let's see, and I need YA, young adults. So open it. And it looks like bullshit, right? So let's see how we can make it not look like bullshit. We need to play with this delimiter. So let's like play around. Say it again. You need to play around with the delimiter. Say it again.
The delimiter,
Delimiter, it allows you to select a parameter to like break down the data set.
so if it's gonna be follow tab.
Yeah, you like you play around with this stuff. Yes. I fucking did it. So first row as name should be blank, right? And delimiter should be comma. Quotes should be double. I did it. You can do it as well. you need to download it as CSV file. Emilia, could you please share the secret knowledge with others?
Then it says local to something else, and then you will be able to change quotes as double, and then just do the same thing.
Okay, so.
Guys, you see it here. It's like right here. First row as names empty, delimiter comma, quotes double.
Wait, what are you getting? Wait, It's saying it's an invalid file. I downloaded it as CSV.
Just do it like anyway. I think we had this issue before. You just like go ahead and it happened. I remember you showed me a bunch of times, like you bring me a laptop and you say this is invalid file, but when you click on it still imports. I do remember it. Okay, everybody is having this.
Mine won't even preview, so it won't be changed the quotes.
Did you use what is it? I can't open it. Okay, let's
Here, like,
import.
so if you restart, if we restart. File. Import.
Reader, yeah.
It just won't.
Maybe the thing is you see this reader, you might need like if you don't have it, you need to install this package. Below. I think I just added it. Where is it? Yeah, so let's. What's going on? Bless you. But yeah, it's imported, you see?
Okay.
Okay, start new one. But you see, I just imported by using my code.
Okay. I already did the table thing, but I'm getting an error here. We got existing currents.
But this is, it means like this, you see why A, it means like you downloaded 4 times. Like you need to delete,
Oh, and just.
like name of the data set is wrong. It should be YA dot CSV.
Okay.
Right, fine.
I ran out of code.
It says like install, so like always install when it says so.
So let me. So you don't know this. You're supposed to get this.
Yep, yep.
Okay. My question was, what is the output, the expected output?
It will be this file. It will be in the folder for this class.
Okay, okay. And one more question. When I'm putting this data set. This is the data set. I'm
Yep,
looking
yep.
at. And then
So empty. I don't know what is it.
I think the issue here
Is
because of
I-
very product.
no, it I recorded this, so you should like go back to recording. You play with this.
Okay.
It shouldn't.
I can do it after the recording then. I'll take a session. Oh, semicolon, okay. And double? There's double. Okay. Remember, I think, for last week. This is, when I came up with it. I just forgot to, do the correlation here.
And this is scientific notation, so you need to get rid of it.
I have to get rid of some notation.
Yeah, you need, I think I sent a message to all class.
Mhm.
Use the code, specific code to get rid of scientific notation.
Okay. If I get rid of the scientific notation with this interpretation, will I get full points?
Yeah.
Okay. Cause I'm gonna respeed, okay?
Yep.
Thanks.
That is the like coach and they word it. So if that works for you, then like it's not important, but I don't know, that's like, I didn't put anything else on this on that code. So is that wrong?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they have the miles downloaded, like if you go to your finder, it's not where it's like, oh, girl, no, that's pretty good for co-op. I hear. I just ran that code in you know, I think Trey did that too. Like, we both just did like one little part of jumping in code. And the code worked for us. I'm sure that's important to actually be part of maybe you can have a lot of dollars after that. Yeah, that right. I don't That's, yeah, that's how, that can be how it's saying. I still don't get it. It's hard. Working director before that, we run this first.
Yes.
Okay, that was the thing. I'm sorry about that.
This good right here.
Yep, yep,
Need 4 points this time?
yep.
Last time I checked,
Yep.
give me like 3 points.
Okay. Yep.
Actually, northeastern.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, well, I didn't get the offer. They will make a decision on Friday, who they're going to invite for campus visit. So
That's for a professor.
I will be an assistant teaching professor, the same job as here.
How do the rankings work? The bottom is the adjunct in terms of tiers, professor tiers.
Yeah, bottom is adjunct. It's like the worst job possible. And the best one is like full tenured professor.
What's the assistant teaching?
It means like it's not junk.
So it's above adjunct. Right?
Yes, it's
Oh.
above because I have like pension benefits, medical benefits. People adjuncts, they have nothing. And I cannot be fired unless I do crazy shit. Adjuncts get fired all the time.
Are we having this one? For the extra credit stuff next week,
Uh-huh.
do you want us to do the same thing like this? Just make it into this?
Yeah, like get rid of like quotations, all this like.
So just make it look the same.
Yeah, yeah.
This is what it turned into.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
It should be like, what is it? Years should become your observations. And columns should be your states.
Yeah, do you want me to get rid of all this too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, guys, raise your hand if you have Excel file which was produced by this code at the end. Okay, good job. Do you want me to go over it one more time? Okay. So again, in line 10, from here, I replaced, so you need to place your working directory. This is mine, right? Then in line 23, we import the data. But again, we can do it like this way, like file, import data set from text other, like, and then over here, first row shouldn't be names, and you play around with this shit. Then we are going to, since we have like something we don't like here, right? So we are renaming our variables. Click again. And now instead of x1, we have state, right? And from like x2 to what is it, x10, we have specific years, right? Then we get rid of those variables with like names we don't like. And we're doing this by subset, commas, around brackets, the name of the data set, comma, select equals, minus C means we are going to drop variables within. So we click on it. Oops. And now we have a new data set which doesn't have variables with names we don't like. Then, say it again.
Then remember.
But it should be a new data set. I created a new data set. You are looking at a new data set. By now, you should have 2 data sets in your environment.
That it's not popping up. Oh, Martin, you want to know why these.
You don't skip lines. Guys, you don't skip lines. Then in line 53, do you guys need my explanation? No? So in line 53, we are transposing the data. We are turning it 90 degrees. We click on it and you see it looks different. Now we have years as our rows and states as our columns. Then in line 64, we are removing quotes. And let's see. And now we don't have quotes. Then thing is, the package which removes quotes, it makes data set not a data set. It's a different like object. So we need to make it data set again. And the code is kind of simple. Name of the data set, assignment as data frame, and name of the object, which is not data set. But this time, this object, it doesn't have quotes, right? And now you see it's a data set. And then in line 81, we are using new package, writex. It allows us to save whatever we have in environment in our studio as Excel file in the folder for this class. We click on it and we go to the folder and here's the file. So our studio created the file.
What do we do with that data?
Say it again?
What do we do with the data?
It's just assignment, data wrangling. I want you to be able to at least have to like have a like initial like understanding what data wrangling is, like how to manipulate data. You get some data somewhere and it doesn't look right. It's not useful. So you do a bunch of steps to make it useful. So guys, problem set for a Monday, which will be due at 2 p.m. You take a different file, UNCSV. It's an uninsured rate in United States, in different states. And then you do all the steps, which are in what I showed you today. And then you create, you run it. You're supposed to get Excel file in your folder with uninsured rates for United States. Steps are exactly the same. It just name of the data set is different. And I think like variables, they're a little bit different in terms of like number of variables. So it won't be like exact match, but it was like close enough. Any questions about problem set? And again, there will be some headache when you will try to import CSV file. You need to play around with like commas and stuff. Yep.
Oh, I'll run through my head. You got to change it and double and then half a column.
Yeah. And guys, where you going? There will be extra credit. Yeah, you go. Okay. Who wants extra credit? So please go to let's say